gonna be the worst live stream I've done, I think. There we go, I'm live. Okay, need to set thumbnail. Command. Create a studio. Live streaming. Boom. Okay. Sync. Sync I don't. Okay. So, hey, what's going on, guys? Back at 2000 here, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Last episode, Sayori committed suicide, and then she got deleted, and then the game restarted. And now look at Sayori. Just a mixture of all the characters. Isn't that lovely? Anyways, today the top of my mouth really hurts because I shaved and I cut myself. So I've got two circular plasters on my mouth, and it hurts like fuck because those are some of my main muscles. So let's go and load the game. Last time, as I said, things happened, and you may be able to see here. But yeah, I saved it twice, and she went sideways and zoomed in a bit. As you can see in the game files, you can see that this one's like straight, and she's further away, but this one is a closer view and tilted. So let's go into this one. The screen's tilted, yay. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh my god. Thanks for keeping your promise, Becca. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, hi Natsuki. How you doing? I'm gonna turn up the music volume. And music's a bit messed up. Oh god. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You really had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What the fuck? Natsuki mentally have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Baka. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Well, wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is a girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, back to normal. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Buried. I say buried. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Dot dot dot. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... Whoa, what's with her eye? Her eye is off her face. Yuri, Yuri, you okay? Your eye seems to be a little off. Whoa, it's still moving! It's still moving even though I haven't done anything. That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Ah! Her eye's back. Okay, good. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you two have copies of the same book? You have two copies of the same book. Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. There was an eye in the store, like in the actual Doki Doki Literature Club store. There was a picture with an eye on the poster. You guys saw that, right? Damn. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. A little bit. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Baka? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, whoa, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. What? What is this? Then suddenly, uh, I'm, I'm rambling, aren't I? Rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I haven't lost interest in your fucking creepy shit, Yuri. Jeez, it's already been 9 minutes? Jeez. Well, I guess it's alright then. But if I feel like I should let you know anything that wait. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my body wait, what was that? I can look back at it. When people like that fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly something. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Yeah, you fucking did. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Ah! Fuck, that scared me. Ho, ho, ho. Ah, ha, ha, That scared me. Yeah, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get to the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Please don't do that. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Uh, alright. I open a book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she... Oh fuck, skipped that. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your... What? I was just bathing in the feeling of your... I can see it from here. Of your body, oh my god, this is so weird. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and I hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. I feel like something weird is gonna happen. I don't like this. I don't like the feeling of this. I really don't. Also, like, why is she extremely detailed and then her ear is like kind of weird looking? That's weird. Okay, that way I turn a page and Yuri slides it onto her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Sup, Yuri? Don't do anything weird, okay? I don't know how I'm able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh, she's smiling. Nice. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Wait, is it? I'm not sure. It says one watching. Is that me or is it someone in here? If it's someone in here, can you chat? I want to know if, because I have never known that, to be honest. Oh, this is creepy. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished this page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh, she's got a creepy face a bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Uh, ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands to her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I... I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out the classroom. What on earth was that about? Baka? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. She don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured that we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I'm looking at you, Monica. Scared. Just like, also, just like, you know what? I'm scared of you. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Really, you don't have like a book note or something? Bookmark? Not book note. Like something that like you can like rip a piece of paper or something and put it on the page that you've got. You know? Haven't got anything like that? From like a GWB or something? General workbook? There we go. Okay. Nothing weird. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go to Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Cool! Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot? Question mark? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Wait, I said this last time, but like, I swear that you need like on a keyboard if you press Shift and 8, you need those, right? You need those if you like do an emotion. Not because that looks like she's saying sigh instead of I'm just gonna pretend that it's emotion. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Okay, it's basically the same thing. Yeah, it's literally the same thing. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just to be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticating and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I settled for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Just flexes. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, let's go with Monica. Hi, Baka. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you knew on everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. It's much better off just still going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Baka. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica my poem. Mmm. Great job, Baka. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. But I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. One sec, I need to change the thing. Hold up. Hold on, guys. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Discord. Something's happened in Discord. Hold on, guys. Oh, it's in GGR's Discord. Hold on, guys, I really want to see this. Stream announcements. God, this only happened 2 minutes ago. Sorry for the delay on video thingy again. Actually, I'll go into the game now again. Okay. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced around at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Hmm, decent poem. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you called it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yep, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Jeez, my dog is completely wet right now. Just went out for a walk and it's raining. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming off strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, Yuri's next to turn my poem. ... As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Question mark? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. That's not covering your face. That's fiddling with your hair and putting your face to the side. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of experience do you have? Writing experience. Your use of imaginary metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri was apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the second blue-green loo of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. How do you flicker back? Jesus, Tess. Oh, Tess is playing with the others. Sorry about that, I got a little bit distracted in real life stuff. Like my dog playing with towels. Cool. ... I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Actually, no it didn't. Really didn't. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem, even though it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. Jesus, Tess Tess is going... I bet, like, you can hear so much of Tess. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Hoo hoo. Hoo hoo. Hoo hoo. Hoo hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Baka. Then why is the title called something about ghosts? It's not exactly what it's called, but oh no, the stream health is bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Oh well, really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in uh, their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more someone putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing from you, or two from you. Two are from your. You think so? Yeah, of course. Ah, you know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Becca. Ah, me too. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I still miss Sayori. Yo, the music was glitched out. What? Yo, there's no joke. That's no joke. Oh my god. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, staring their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Um, well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Sometimes you can start to see the background zooming. Yeah, I kind of did notice that, to be honest. Hey, what's up, Eric Leon? Welcome back. Good to see you again, and hello, Natsuki DDLC and Oki Soki. Sokiwu. Wait, let me try it. Oki Sokiu. Is that how to say it? Sorry, I'm bad at pronouncing names. But hey, what's going on, guys? Yeah, like, I did see that a few minutes ago. No, so if you look earlier in the stream, like, stuff was just glitched out. Just Soki. Now. Just Soki? Oh. Oh, yeah, you... Oh, no W. Okay. Okie Soki. Cool name. Hey, nothing much, Eric Leon. Nothing much. Just, doing a live stream today. Just felt like it. Yeah, okie dokie. You think the glitches are creepy? Wait until later. Oh no. Looks like the glitches get worse. That's not good for me. Cool. I think I might stream for another 25 minutes and then I can make an hour live stream. I thought this was going to be a 20-minute live stream, but looks like it's going to be more than that, which I'm happy with. Because I like making videos for you. I like making videos for you guys, especially since you guys actually tune in for them. Like, I remember ages ago where literally I would live stream for like an hour and 20 minutes and then no one would actually show up. And then like I would get about 6 views in that video. Also, I want to say thank you guys so much for the last stream getting over 80 views. Like, I think that's my most viewed video up so far. I know that that doesn't sound much compared to the bigger YouTubers, but for me, that's amazing. That's like the first time I've gotten over 80 views. So thank you guys so much for that. And I think we can do that for this one too. And maybe we can even get to 5 likes. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Good job on getting 131 subs. By the way, did you check the character files before? Yep. And that's Sayori's gone now. So yeah, she committed suicide by hanging herself. And then someone in the chat said that I'm trying to have a lot of views. I might be able to help you. Oh, that'll be awesome, Okisoki. Literally, like, I know that might sound like really bad, but literally, I've even said, I think I've said this in previous videos as well, and I've also said this like off my channel, like outside when I'm talking to family and stuff, that I don't do this for like the money and stuff, because in my life right now I don't need the money because I live with other people. But yeah, I'm literally only here so I can. Oh yeah, I do have Discord. I have Discord, yeah. Actually, I can try and put it. Oh, hold up, guys. I'm gonna put the Discord in the chat. Hold on, guys. Invite people. Um, there we go. And yeah, I hide my age to be honest. Yeah, there's my Discord right there. So join that if you want to. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. You can join that, and hopefully my friend Skull5 will also join that. Actually, no, I'm going to sub to you, Okidoki. I Discord too. I'm in so many servers. Yeah, I'm only in mine and DGR's. You know DGR? On Discord he's named DGR Dave. Well, there's going to be a big thing where it says we'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm just subscribing. Because I feel like subscribing. Okay, so Oki Soki W. 131 subs. Ah, oh, I like your videos. I've always loved like paints and stuff. RIP Super Mario Odyssey series. Oh, do you used to play Super Mario Odyssey? Pikachu. I'm subbing right now. Probably gonna watch some of your videos as well, to be honest. You seem like a real cool guy. Jeez, you have 24 members? I only have me. Yeah. Sad face. Only have me in my server. Oh, I'm not gonna, don't worry, I won't watch it on the stream. I'll watch it sometime in my spare time. Okay, so let's carry on with the stream now. Oh my god, Tess, you're so blooming. Why did you? There's so much rain outside. But watch Pikachu on the stream. Okay, let's watch Pikachu on the stream. Sadly, I can't like show the video, but I can see like I can show the sound. Is this gonna be a jump scare? Oh, find a Pikachu card. Oh my god, that's so random. So random, I like it. Hey, it's okay, bro. It's not a distraction for the stream. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Buckle did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Buckle liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to express a new member, Yuri. Okay, music's gone. Music's gone, and I'm pretty sure this is where Natsuki says that weird thing, right? About like, uh, wait, if you're 11, I'm the same age as you, but I'm 12 in a week. Yeah, I don't like expressing my real age, to be honest, on the internet. I've never really liked doing that. I didn't realize you were so. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's the music. That's not why. Uh, you're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Baka appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I. No. If I was full of myself, I'll deliberately go out of my way to to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one. Yep, there we go. I think we've seen this before, haven't we? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I don't want. I do not. Okay. I wasn't the one who's magically grew a size bigger as soon as Baka started showing up. Well, that's just going through puberty, I believe. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? Ooh. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me, look who's talking, you want to be edgy bitch? Oh my god. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. Uh-oh. I don't like this. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people... Oh no, it's getting fuzzy, it's getting fuzzy, it's getting fuzzy. Uh-oh. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself with that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? What? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Jesus Christ. This isn't a game? They swear in the game? Yeah, go on. Let Bucker hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels of you after this. Ah! Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she's just noticed I was standing here. Bucker! She was just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this for? You don't even know how more creepy it gets. Is this to choose whose side I'm on? Who do I go for, guys? Who do I go for? I'm gonna type in the chat. Actually, never mind. Who do I choose? Who do I choose? Natsuki or Yuri? Your choice, guys. I'm not taking part of this. No, hell no. It's a no, no, no. Spoiler. Okay, sorry, I can't read that one. It's spoiler. Sorry. So who should I choose? Natsuki or Yuri? Also, you don't have to reply once you hear this, but oh, well, choose Yuri if you don't want to be creeped out. Let's go for Natsuki if I want to be creeped out. What? Natsuki, 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 Natsuki. Wow, fuck! Oh my god. Hi, Monica, how you doing? Hi, you're not supposed to be here. Definitely not supposed to be here. Yep, you're definitely not supposed to be here, Monica. You're supposed to be in the game. Dot dot dot. Hey Baka, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ha ha ha. Some president I am, right? Yeah, you glitch out. Thanks a lot. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never hate it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Dot dot dot. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is walking back and forth on the desk with the palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Hi from Eric Leon. Are you sure you're Eric Leon? Did Eric Leon just make an account called From Eric Leon? Or is this someone else? Cool. That's cool. Natsuki, I'll tell you about the Yandere Discord, okay? Okay, then I won't go into Discord for now. I have no idea what you might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Baka, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. How do you know? She was in the game files and she deleted Yuri, so is she gonna delete Natsuki or is she gonna just delete her memory? Oh my boys. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that. I just I didn't get much chance to discuss my book with Barker. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I, I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really What? No! She had something to talk to me! No! No! I wanted to talk to her! You bastard! Okay, so, should I click on the same place and have that Siri thing again? Actually, I think that's gonna be under the stream. It's been 51 minutes, and we end with the poem. So, this is gonna be it for this stream. I'll maybe try and do a Fortnite one later today with Darius, or Score 5. Might not be able to make a Sunday stream, but yeah. Um, yeah, that's the stream for today. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.